Hey Virgos, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your love reading for August 15th through the 31st. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to your messages, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So we're first going to pull some oracle cards for you and see what the overall energy is that's surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have for you is Not the Right Time. And let's pull from the Romance Angels Oracle and see what other energies are surrounding this reading for you. And we have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's interesting. So let's get into some tarot. We'll see how those fit in a little bit later. But let's start first by pulling a card for your current energy. And what we have that flipped over for you is the Messenger of Fire, or the Page of Fire. Let's see about your person, whether they're currently in your physical space or not. They have the Two of Water, or the Two of Cups, in reverse. Let's see about what's currently hidden from you. Oh, we have the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands, in traditional tarot. Advice from Spirit. What advice from Spirit do we have? Is that we have Love, or the Strength card in traditional tarot. And for your potential outcome, we have the Eight of Air, or the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit further for you. Starting again with the current energy for my Virgo collective, we have the Five of Swords. For Virgo's person, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands in reverse. For what's currently hidden, we have the Star. For advice from Spirit, we have a few that came out. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Justice, and we have the Ace of Wands. And for your potential outcome, we have the King of Cups. All right, so let's get some oracle cards to get some final messages before we get into your reading. Your current energy, we have Exclusive, and we have the Graduate. For their energy, for your person's energy, all right, we have Stoked, and we have Relational Abuse. For what's currently hidden from you, we have Leaving Space. Oh, wow. All right, for advice from Spirit, we have Taking a Break. And for your potential outcome, one fell. We have Communication. Okay, so let's get into this, Virgo. Looking at the overall energy that's surrounding this reading, we have Not the Right Time, and we also have Express Your Love. Now, on on the surface, it feels like those cards are like kind of opposing forces, right? So we have not now, but express your love. Go ahead and make the gesture. It feels as though there will be an opportunity, I think, for someone in this interaction to express how they feel, but not right now. It feels as though there is a pause that's happening, and it feels like a fair amount of disappointment associated with this. Things seem to be a little bit at a standstill for you when it comes to your romantic life. And I think that, there might be somebody that you have on your mind. If not, things are just very quiet. If you're currently thinking about someone, it doesn't feel as though you all are talking very much. It doesn't feel as though you all are going out or have a lot of engagement. It feels like the connection is kind of broken, right? And it almost feels as though things started and then things stopped. The feelings didn't, right? But the sort of physical interaction did. And so what it feels like is that this is a matter of timing. Somebody in this situation wasn't ready. But when they are, when the time is right, then this expression of feelings, this expression of love will come along. So, looking at your current energy, we have the messenger of fire. We have the 5 of swords. We have 2 oracle cards. The first one that came out is exclusive. Girlfriend, boyfriend, commitment, possible marriage material or life partner, not dating other people. And we also have the graduate. New life phase or stage in a relationship. Someone has grown, healed, and evolved. So, what this feels like is that you, Virgo, you've come a long way. I just heard you've come a long way, baby. I think that was like a cigarette commercial way back in the day. But it feels as though you have come from a place of a lot of conflict when it comes to relationships, a lot of disappointments, a lot of fighting. And you are you are looking forward to that commitment. You are looking forward to putting those lessons that you've learned from past experiences into practice. Like you're ready to move forward, right? And I think that you have sort of put yourself out there a little bit in terms of dating, in terms of meeting, and you might have come across someone that looked like they had some pretty good potential. It doesn't feel as though this was sort of an all-in situation, like you all were headed down the aisle, that, that you all were in a super, super serious committed relationship. It feels as though you were kind of dipping your toe in, to see what would happen, what could happen, the potentials that sort of exist here. Looking at your person, we have the 2 of water or the 2 of cups in reverse. We have the 8 of swords in reverse. We have the 6 of wands in reverse and 2 more oracle cards for them. The first one that we have is stoked, riding the wave of positive manifestation, excited, dream come true, and great things happening. And we also have relational abuse. Notice red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Ask for help in situation. So what you're dealing with is a person who is reluctant. Like they have been scarred. They, for the things that you've been through, this person has also been through not so great things in their past relationships. And it's gotten them to a place where they want to be optimistic about you and having a relationship, but they're nervous, they're worried, and they're trying to get out of their head. It doesn't feel as though they've expressed this to you in any sort of meaningful way, while you have sort of gone through your evolution and you have healed and now you are open. This person is they're kind of partially through the process. They've started and they're trying, but they're not fully there yet. It's always for them a little bit of worry that comes up in the back of their head. What if this ends up like the rest? What if this doesn't work out? What if I invest in this and I don't have success, I don't have victory? It's like they want so much to be excited about this, but their past history is sort of preventing that for them, and it's making them hesitant. So what we have for what's currently hidden, we have the 4 of fire or the 4 of wands in traditional tarot. We have the star card, and we also have leaving space. Give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. So what's currently hidden from you, the biggest challenges that you have right now with the 4 of fire and the star, it's that wish fulfillment, right? It's having those dreams of this healthy, loving relationship come true. It's building this solid and stable foundation with this other person. What you may not see right now as it relates to this other person is that they still need a little bit of time to heal. And that's not saying that you need to wait around for them or anything like that, this is their journey. You don't have to be pulled along with it, but understand that they have a little bit more work to do before you all can come together in a way that's stable, in a way that's solid, in a way that has some level of longevity to it, in a way that'll last, where you all actually have a fair shot at seeing if this can work or not. So, what we have for advice from Spirit, we have love or the Strength card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Justice, we have the Ace of Wands, and we also have taking a break. Not necessarily a breakup, take time apart, allow for new perspective, center and meditate. So, what I'm getting from Spirit right now is that they're saying, you know what, don't bug out. Don't bug out. Don't do that. Even if there's some, disappointment that you're experiencing right now at the way things are unfolding or not unfolding, this is your time to sort of say, okay, you know what? I've done my work. There's literally nothing I can do to force this person to be in the same place that I am. So I'm going to lean on me and I'm going to make the decision that I am going to continue living my life in a way that feels good to me. And this might mean you taking a step back from this person in order to let them continue on their healing journey without having to worry about your feelings or anything like that. It's actually quite a selfless thing to do, right? Because it very much seems as though you're really interested in this person and you care a lot about them. But recognizing that they have some work to do that is completely independent of you as a person, Spirit is saying, it's okay. Just take a step back. Let them focus on them. You focus on you. You keep enjoying your life and let them figure out what they need to do to bring things back together. So looking at your potential outcome, we have the Eight of Air or the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Cups, and we also have communication. Address concerns without attacking person. Communication is the issue. Healthy and loving dialogue. So what we have here is someone getting out of their head and coming forward to offer you an expression of affection, something that's very loving. Once they undergo their healing process, they will get out of this unstuck energy and they will start telling you what it is that you need to hear. They're going to be more open with you. So remember, for the overall energy, we have not the right time and express your love. So it's not the right time, and maybe things have been a little bit quiet and stagnant for you because this person is still undergoing their own healing process. They haven't caught up to you just yet. So if you're looking for something from this person, it's not the right time for it. It's not going to happen immediately. They still have a lot of things to sort out in their own life. But once they do, they will come back, right? We have the overall energy of expressing your love. And then for the outcome, we have this person getting out of their head. We have the King of Cups that's coming through with this loving offer, and we have communication. This is an expression of feelings from this person to you. But it's not going to happen until after they've done their work. So, in the meanwhile, Spirit is saying, be understanding, be accepting, and continue doing you. There's literally no reason that your life has to stop while this person is working on themselves. So I'm going to grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has for my Virgo collective. Last messages for Virgos. Oh, okay. So we have one that flipped out, and the card that we have for you is discernment. You are developing the skills to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So I think that, with these cards, Spirit is saying that you have learned enough. You have grown enough. You have evolved enough to understand when somebody is sort of willfully playing games with you, and when someone genuinely is in a place of transition themselves, and you know how to act accordingly. So, this is a reminder, I think, for you to not necessarily vilify this person because they're not as far along in their evolution as you are. Give them an opportunity to sort things out. And if they can, when they come back to you, then you can use your judgment and your intuition to decide how you move forward from there. But in the meanwhile, I think that you are also able to understand that this is not your fight. This person's struggle is not yours. It doesn't have to be, and it shouldn't be. So this is the opportunity for you to continue along in your growth and evolution and let this person catch up to you. Once they do, then you can decide how you move forward from there. But you've already developed all of the tools that you need to make the best decision for you. So Virgos, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.